website.
Military helicopters that have served as an emergency truce are leaving the city. Hundreds of thousands of New Orleans residents have been unable to come back home, and entire neighborhoods are still waiting to rebuild. This while governmental agencies are inspiring.
Oh no.
What is it?
Mom asked me to give her to David this morning, but I forgot.
Okay.
Mom is gonna be so mad.
Oh, she's not gonna be mad at you. Come on. So what is it? What now? All right?
Too late.
It's never too late, sweetie. We'll just pray that they've had a good day, all right? How about this? You pray for David, and I'll pray for my mom, okay? Okay.
What's going on? Give it a second. Gunners, it's rebooting. It's coming back.
Are we online? Wait.
Rebooting. Are we back?
What's going on?
Are we back online?
Something broached the field.
What broached the field? That broached the field right there. That broached the field right there. That's what broached the field. Now, you want to tell me what the hell this thing is? It's not surveillance, Paul. It's not electronic thermal imaging. You guys have figured out a way to look into the past, yes or no?
No.
You're lying. You're lying, and
told
you know
you
it.
everything I
She
can.
saw it, Paul. I pointed this thing at her just now, and she responded to it from 4.5 days ago. Explain that to me.
All right.
Somebody explain it.
Hit it, Shannon.
For 3 years, Cambridge has been working for National Reconnaissance on an R&D grant.
Okay.
We were attempting to use concentrated bursts of energy to enhance the sensitivity of optical telescopes. In the process, we had a breakthrough. Given enough energy, we could warp the very fabric of space.
I said explain it to me, not talk science.
found-
Look, all right,
found a
I'll tell you
way
what.
to
Why
fold-
don't you guys just keep talking? I'll just sit here until you figure out what it is you really want to tell me.
They found a way to fold space back onto itself.
All right, look. We're used to viewing space as flat, right? Like this piece of paper. To see something from a distance, light has always had to travel the long way across the flat space in between. But given what I was trying to explain, we could fold the space, bring the target closer to us, create what's known as an Einstein-Rosen bridge, otherwise known as a wormhole, suspend it via gravitational field.
That's what we're looking at.
That's it.
What's on the other end of the bridge?
Claire's house.
Basically, we're folding space in a higher dimension to create an instantaneous link between two distant points.
Instantaneous.
Well, that's what we hoped for. That's what we expected. But the electrical force, we used huge amounts of energy to create this bridge.
All right, how huge?
You remember that little blackout we had a few years back?
Yes,
New York
I
blamed
do.
Canada, and
Right,
Canada
right.
blamed Michigan.
Half the Northeast. You're saying you guys?
50 million homes.
Right.
My bad.
Well, I still say we blame Canada, but
Okay, so why can't I see this bridge?
it's not visible to the human eye. I mean, it's real, though. It's just as real and just as solid as a cell phone signal or a radio wave.
Right, well, I don't know how a cell phone works. I just know how to use it. So how do we use this?
We can look back 4.5 days.
And what? We can look anywhere?
Limited radius.
Right. Looking into the past.
In a sense, we're always looking in the past. Even light reflected from yourself in a mirror takes some time to reflect back.
Let me get this straight. You're trying to tell me that on the other side of this bridge is the actual past?
Yes.
Yeah, but look. We created this thing by pure accident, all right? This space and time, this time window is a complete fluke, all right? And everybody is terrified of screwing with it for fear of losing it or suffering the consequences of God knows what, which is why it can only be used as a retroactive tool.
Hey, let me ask you something. Is she alive or is she dead?
You went to her funeral,
I know
dog.
that, but I think the question still applies. Is she alive or is she dead?
All right, life, like time and space, is not merely a local phenomenon.
All right! Am I asking a hard question?
Looks like I picked a bad week to stop snorting hash.
All right, I tell you what. I'll speak slow so those of you with PhDs in the room can understand. Here, look, here's a monitor, right? Now, the monitor is broken. It's dead. It is not temporarily transitioned to another state of entropy. It's dead, right? Now, is she alive or is she dead?
She's alive.
All right, now we're getting somewhere. All right, now you said light could go back. What else?
Nothing.
Something else could be sent back. Come on, Paul. Something, what? A body? A human being?
No.
Not a person. Not alive, anyway.
Why not?
Because you can't beat the physics. The electromagnetic field, you transition across what's known as the Wheeler boundary, all right? An EM pulse annihilates all electrical activity. That's your heartbeat, that's brain waves, that's everything.
So what? You haven't tried a
All right,
person?
let's just say that we've done enough tests to know that it's not even possible. It's not even theoretically possible. Like the hamster goes back dead, a Drosophila fly dead.
What about a radio signal? What about that? We
A
can send
radio signal?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
radio signal.
Won't
The
work
field would
electrical.
scramble it.
All right, then a note,
No.
a warning note, a single piece of paper, one sheet.
No.
If we keep the mass low.
No.
This could work. It could work. Sure, we know where the guy's going to be. We can apprehend him and put him away before he even blows up.
And
the
how do
dome.
we do that
No,
exactly?
we send it to ourselves. Send it to me. Yeah, send it to me. Send it to my office. Send it to my office 4.5 days ago, an anonymous tip, and we can capture this guy before he even meets Claire. We know he's going to be at the dock.
Whatever you did it already. Whether you send this note or you don't send this note, it doesn't matter. You cannot change the past. It's physically impossible.
What if it's more than physics?
Okay. Something spiritual, right?
Yes, something spiritual.
Okay. Look, just try to think of it this way. God's mind is made up about this, all right? I mean, call it fate, call it destiny, whatever. But it already happened. It will keep happening, and it always will happen.
Maybe. And why do we call it fate since we're calling it something? Maybe you're right. Maybe you guys are exactly right. I don't know. All I know is this. For all of my career, I've been trying to catch people after they do something horrible. For once in my life, I'd like to catch somebody before they do something horrible, all right? Can you understand that?